The incident is contained. That says investigators with the National Security Agency at Fort Meade. Good afternoon, I'm Andrea Roan. The incident started around 7 this morning with a report of shots being fired and people injured. A suspect was quickly apprehended, but no word on a possible motive. WUSA 9 reporter Scott Broom is at Fort Meade with what else he's learned. Scott?
Andrea, this was an SUV that apparently made what the NSA is calling an attempted unauthorized entry here at one of the most secure federal facilities in the entire world. A federal source on background has also told us just a short time ago that this attempt by an SUV to run through the main gate at the NSA this morning is, quote, not related to any sort of terrorism incident. But that still doesn't answer the questions as to the motive for what happened here just after 7 this morning. We've also recently been told that, quote, several people were taken to hospitals, but that none of them were injured in the gunfire that occurred here this morning. Here's what we know. Shortly after 7 this morning, a black SUV attempted to make what's been described as an unauthorized entry at the NSA's heavily guarded main gate at K9 Road. There was gunfire and apparently a crash as the SUV hit a concrete barrier. What we could see from the air was a car with bullet holes in the windshield, the airbags deployed, and what appeared to be at least one person wearing black in custody, sitting on the curb being guarded by NSA security personnel. Investigators have not clarified if it was just one individual in that vehicle or more. They've also not clarified who exactly was injured in this incident, whether it was occupants of the SUV or members of the security force trying to stop that car from getting through the gate at K9 Road. Presumably the FBI is going to clear up many of those details. We're expecting a briefing from an FBI agent in charge of this investigation as early as 12:30. The main gate at K9 Road here at the NSA, which is where all visitors and many employees enter, is still closed as this investigation is unfolding. As a result, this has been a major disruption to the 30,000 plus employees who report here for work every day. There are other gates open. Operations at the National Security Agency are continuing, and the campus is secure and always has been throughout this incident, according to NSA officials. Again, terrorism not suspected in this incident, one in custody, several taken to hospitals after an SUV attempted to make an unauthorized entry at the NSA this morning, and there was gunfire in that incident. Reporting live at the National Security Agency at Fort Meade, Scott Broom, WUSA.
Thank you, Scott. And today was not the first time NSA police were involved in a shooting at Fort Meade. In 2015, they shot 2 people when they disobeyed orders outside the heavily secured campus. One driver died at the scene after NSA police opened fire on a stolen sports utility vehicle. Authorities later reported the suspects had stolen a car from a man who picked them up for a party at a motel. And in 1993, a gunman opened fire outside the entrance to the Central Intelligence Agency in Virginia, killing 2 CIA employees in their cars and wounding 3 others. After a 4-year manhunt, the gunman, Pakistani national Amal Qazi, was tracked down in Pakistan by a joint CIA-FBI team and returned to the United States. He was found guilty of first-degree murder and executed in 2002.